Hey everybody, it is Sunday before we begin week 12, and I'm not going to lie to you, it's a horrible day. um, it's getting, I don't know, it's 3 in the afternoon, I think, and I've been kind of noticing the temperature dropping and as the day goes on instead of rising, and you're calling for snow tonight and into the morning, so we'll see. Um, so yeah, dreary day here in the Cincyville. I'm in Eden Park, in the Twin Lakes part of it, and got some interesting sculptures here. So this is this was a gift from Italy. Mussolini gifted this to Cincinnati. Well, he kind of gifted this, all right? So about 2, 3, 4 years ago, somebody came in here overnight one night and with a hacksaw hacked all the legs off and took the wolf, leaving just the babies in the vase. And it was like that for a year or something like that, and it was never recovered. Perhaps it was just taken for scrap metal or something, melted down. Anyway, it's long gone, and it was recast and refurbished, and the remaining parts were melted down and recast. It was reinstalled and rededicated, I don't know, a year and a half ago. So very interesting sculptures representing the origins of Rome, Remus and Romulus nursing from the she-wolf. Okay, so anyway, not the loveliest sculpture, but it's interesting. And I'm personally glad it's back in the park after being stolen and vandalized. And anyway, I'm going to walk towards another one that's interesting, if I'm still talking when I get to it. So it is week 12, and gosh, they're going by fast. All right, so this is another sort of crazy and shorter week for y'all. I took the long way to the sculpture. It's right behind me over here, across the pond. So anyway, it doesn't affect me with my in-person class, but many of you will be affected by, in a good way, I hope. Celebrating Veterans Day on Tuesday. We have Veterans Day off, and then we have an exam this week this week. So our third exam on either the next 2 or 3 chapters of your text, depending on which class of mine you're in. That will be up and live, well, by the time you view this on Monday, and it's due by Friday, by your deadline time on Friday, depending on which class you have. So be prepared for that. Some of you, that may wind up being your last exam. Some of you are going to be able to have the privilege of throwing out the lowest exam and still getting an A by throwing out the 4th exam. Most of you will be taking that 4th exam and perhaps having a different one thrown out. But anyway, we're nearing the end. That's the bottom line. All right, so let's see, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have just these 4 parts of weeks left, okay, with Thanksgiving week mostly off. So not even quite 3.5 weeks of classes left, and then a week of finals. So keep up the good work and know that I'm proud of you. And I'm coming on this statue now, so I'll quickly explain it. So this is my neighborhood. That's my building that I live in right there. I overlook this park. So this is home for me. So this sculpture here, this little statue, let's see, does it have a name? It's Cormorant Fisherman. Cormorant Fisherman. So here we go. So it's a custom, Japanese custom, I think, sometimes, to train these wild cormorants, which in my experience are really skittish birds. I'm a birder, and boy, these guys are really hard to get photographs of because you can't get close to them, so I'm surprised they can be trained to go catch fish. That's what they eat. They dive down and catch fish, and return them, and guy puts them in a basket and goes home with fish. Okay, so interesting sculpture. And I'm going to pause and look at the plaque. Yes, it's a statue of friendship from the city of Gifu, Japan, to its sister city, Cincinnati. All right, so celebrated tradition begun 1,200 years ago by local fishermen with the help of their well-trained cormorant seabirds. Okay, so one of the several cool things that you'll see in this little area of the park here. Okay, so Twin Lakes area, always geese and ducks over here. If it freezes over in the winter, this becomes an impromptu skating rink. And let's hope that doesn't happen. Okay, I'm all for warmer temperatures. Too cold, too warm to freeze. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens tonight, for God's sake. So I'm going to continue on with my walk in this blurry day, and be thinking about you and wishing you well, and know that, again, I'm proud of you. Keep up the good work. All right, bye for now. Talk to you next time.